The first time I saw her lurking around my front yard, I thought maybe she was lost. But when the scraping sound woke me at 2 in the morning, I realized this wasn't a coincidence. This was sabotage. My name's Daniel, and after a car accident left me using a wheelchair, my home's accessibility ramp became my lifeline. To me, it wasn't just wood and nails, it was independence. To my HOA's self-appointed queen bee, Karen, it was apparently an eyesore that brought down property values. That night, my neighbor texted me, "She's at it again. Get your camera ready." Too late, I rolled to the window and watched in horror as Karen, flashlight in one hand and crowbar in the other, pried away at the ramp boards like she was on a demolition crew. She worked furiously, muttering under her breath about how the HOA didn't approve ugly structures. My hands shook with rage, but my neighbor's security camera already had a perfect angle of her destruction. By morning, the ramp was half collapsed. I couldn't even get out to the sidewalk without help. I called the HOA furious, but Karen was on the board, and unsurprisingly, she hadn't seen anything. Her smug voice oozed through the phone. "Maybe you should consider a more tasteful entryway. The community has standards, Daniel." What Karen didn't know was that my neighbor, a retired police officer, had already downloaded the footage. The video showed every detail, her prying boards, tossing nails into the bushes, even pausing to wipe sweat from her forehead before ripping away another piece. That afternoon, we brought the footage straight to the city inspector and the police. When they arrived at Karen's doorstep, I watched from across the street as her face went pale. She tried to deny it, of course, but the officer just tilted the tablet toward her. Replaying the video in all its high-definition glory, Karen stammered, "That ramp was illegal." But the inspector cut her off. "Actually, this ramp is ADA compliant. Destroying it is a crime." The HOA board couldn't protect her now. Within a week, Karen was slapped with charges for vandalism, ordered to pay for the full rebuild, and removed from her position on the HOA board. The new ramp was sturdier than ever, reinforced with steel supports, and every neighbor who walked by gave me a knowing smile. As for Karen, she now avoids my street altogether. But the best part? Whenever I roll down my ramp, I see that little security camera across the way, still pointed at my house. It's not just surveillance. It's proof that sometimes justice comes from the neighbors who refuse to stay silent. 4. More interesting and heart-touching stories. Hit the subscribe button now.